Okay, Shahina, let's continue. Oh, I should not open like this. Wait. Shahina Solutions, open with Microsoft Edge. And share. Okay. Shahina, let's continue. Oh, I didn't save it. Okay, that's the last question with this. Okay. And it's all empty. Good. All right. And also this is wrong, Shahina. Let me open that. Oh, here. Okay, very good. How about here, Shahina? I don't know, you didn't take the picture well here. So again, Shahina, you made a very big mistake here. We cannot add this H by K. Let me change this color, right? That is H here. How can you add this variable to K? How can you add this to M here?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay. If you just first, let me just check this. So first we need to remove this one, right? If you start from the innermost bracket, it is here, the innermost bracket. So what we have here, 5h minus 3. Okay, here we have 4k minus 6m plus 2. Okay, first remove this, 3h minus 2h, minus plus, it is minus 3k, right? Okay, and here we have this one. So immediately we have to simplify this. Let me just continue here. 3h minus 2h, that's equal to only h, right? So here we have only h. Now if you multiply each by 2, what we have here? 5h minus 3 times, here we have 4k minus 6m, 4k minus 6m. Now multiply 2 by h, that is plus 2h, multiply 2 by minus 3k, minus 6k. Equals, now let's simplify this immediately again. Here we have 4k minus 6k. We can simplify, right? 5h minus 6. And what is 4k minus 6k?
That's negative 2k.
Very good. Here we have minus 6m. Here we have 2h. All are different, right? They are not like terms. That's why we cannot simplify here. Remove the brackets, 5h minus 3 times minus 2k. That is plus 6k, right? What is minus 3 times minus 6m? Minus 3 times minus 6m. What is it? 9. Multiply.
Oh, so that's, oh yeah, so that's 18m.
Plus 18m. What is minus 3 times 2h?
6h.
Minus 6h. Okay, no more brackets here. Now just we need to find like terms, if there is any. Then we should simplify this. Here we have 5h. Do we have green? Okay. So here we have 5h, and here we have minus 6h, right? What is 5h minus 6h?
Negative 1h.
All right, very good. 6k, do we have any k here? No, just write 6k here, 6k. Do we have any m? No, so just write it itself. We cannot do anything here because they are not like terms.
Yeah.
But also here you got wrong, Shahina.
Yeah.
So that is the right answer, okay? This is how you should do that. All right, continue. Shahina, here, now you understand the idea, right? So just we need to estimate. It says estimate the value of this one, giving you an answer as a whole number. Whole number means that is 0, 1, 2, 3, blah, blah. So as you see here, first, if you estimate is 2,505, right? The first number, I can estimate it by 2,500 because 2,500 is a square number, right? Because 50 squared, what is 50 squared? Is equal to 2,500, right? Times, how about this 8.705, Shahina? 8.705. Can you estimate this?
8.700.
It is just 9.
Oh yeah.
This is 8.7, right? That is close to 9. So I'm just estimating this. Because if you go to the market, let's say you just see a piece of cheese, for example, that's half kg is 8.75. You say that, approximately I will need $9, right? You should just take $9. So that is 9 here. Over, how about this 4.98?
5.
5 times, how about 2.907?
3.
3. Very good. So now square root of 2,500 because of this thing, right? That's equal to 50 times 9 over 5 times 3. Now if you divide 50 by 5, that's equal to 10. 9 is divided by 3, that's equal to 3. So that thing is approximately equal to 30. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Very good. Continue. Given that 6.5 equals 6.5 times 232 equals 1,508. Okay, that thing is given because you need to do everything here without using your calculator. And we need to evaluate this one. How can I do that? It's not about shifting the decimal points. Okay, how do we shift the decimal point, Shahina? Either by multiplying by 10 or dividing by 10, right? For example, here, let's say, let me just give you some examples. Let's say I have 517, okay? I can write it as 51.7 times 10, right? Or I can write it as 5.17 times 100, right? Or I can write it as 0.517 times 1,000, right? Is that right? Good. Because if you multiply 51.7 by 10, I will get 517. If you multiply 5.17 by 100, I get 517 again. In very different ways we can write it, right? So here, I try to write everything in this form, okay? Here, for example, if you try the first one, let's just try the first one, 0.065 multiplied by 2.32. Okay, so if I want to shift this decimal point to the right, okay, what should we do here? If you move to the right, I should divide by the power of 10. If you move to the left, we should multiply by the power of 10. And let's start with the 0.065. We have no problem. It's exactly the same. So how can I shift this decimal point? Is it? Oh, here, right? Okay, also here, 6.5. I'm trying to have like this. Equals, so I want to first shift this one into here, to the right. And also this one, actually this decimal point into here. How can I move this one to the, if you move decimal point to the right, we should divide by 10, right? For example, let's say 51, right? 0.7. And if I move this to the right, that's equal to 517 is divided by 10, right? So similar to this, I can write it as 6.5 times 232 over, I move this decimal point 2 units to the right, so I should divide this by 100 times. I should move, actually we moved here, how many digits? 2 digits to the right. Also, I should divide this by 100. Equals now 6.5 times 232. Is it given here? It's given here, right? I know the result here. So that's equal to 1508 over 100 times 100 is, what is it? 10,000. So now I can write this as a decimal number here. We are divided by 10,000. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 units. I need to put decimal point here. So the answer is 0.1508.
See.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. How about the second one, Shahina? We do it a bit differently. As you see here, we have 1.508 is divided by 650. Right? From this equation, what can I write here? From this equation, I can write this one as, what is it? 1508 is divided by, what is it? 6.5. 6.5 is equal to, what is it? 232, right? Because 6.5 times 232 equals 1508. If you divide both sides by 6.5, we will get 232 on the left hand side or on the right hand side here. On the right hand side, we have this. So now we need to find this thing, right? 1.508 is divided by 650. How can I do this? To do this one again, here, actually, okay. So this thing is, what is it? Here we have 1508 divided means over 6.5, right? That is equal to 232. We know that. That's equal to 232. Now using this, I should actually put this one to the right, right? So actually I need to put here. That means that 1508, I should divide this by, what is it? 1000. No. Let me rewrite it, Shaheen. Here we have 1508, right? Over 6.5, right? And I want to put this decimal point. Here we don't have decimal point. It means that it is here, right? I should move this to the left. How many digits? 1, 2, 3. So if I put this decimal point here, we should multiply this by 1000, right? Because 1.508 times 1000, that's equal to 1508. Here we don't have decimal points. And how about this 6.5? Here it is 650, right? So this 6.5, if you just, I want to write it as 6.5, and here we have 650, right? How can I write here 650? So I need to move this to the right. So I should, I can just put this 650, 650, right? 650, that means the decimal point, we moved 2 digits to the right. So I should divide this by 100 then. So now if you just simplify this, what we get here, this 100 goes up, right? Here we have 1.508 over, here we have 650 times 1000 times 100, that is 100,000. And this thing, 1.508 is divided by 650. We need to find this, right? And the whole thing is equal to, what is it? 232. 232. Now, if I divide both sides by this, I will get this thing. So that is 1.508 is divided by 650 is equal to 232. I should divide both sides by 100,000. 100,000. So now I can just write this in decimal form. That's equal to 0.12345. So it is 2 zeros, 232. It's a little bit maybe, if you just write it down again on the paper, Shahana, you will understand. Okay, it's just about shifting decimal point either to the left or to the right. If you move decimal point to the right, what should we do here? If you move to the right, we should divide it. To the left, we should multiply by the power of 10, right? If you just move only one unit to the left, that means we need to multiply by 10. 2 units by 100. 3 digits, we should multiply by 1,000. Okay, you'll have a look again at this. Let's see another example. Okay, 9a. You couldn't solve any of these questions, Sahina. This 9, and we have one more question. All right.
Oh, I was in the middle of doing that.
A. Read question A.
1/5 of a plank is sawn off, and 3/8 of the remaining pieces is then thrown away. What fraction of the original plank remains?
Okay. To do this one, here we have 1/5 of a plank is sawn off, and 3/8 of the remaining piece is then thrown away. What fraction of the original plank remains? This kind of question we need to draw, okay? Draw a picture. All right. And let's say the length of this plank is, let's say, X meters. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now it says that 1/5 of the plank is sawn off. Let me just cut from here, okay? We just remove this part. And this part is 1/5. 1/5 means 1/5x. It's gone.
Mm-hmm.
And sawn off, and 3/8 of the remaining piece. Okay, now the question for you, Shahina, if 1/5 of x is sawn off, how much left here? 4/5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because together is equal to 1.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just cut off this part is left. And it says that 3/8 of the remaining piece, okay, is then thrown away. So that means that here, this much is left, right? What fraction of the original plank remains? So actually, we already sawn off this part. Now we have this much plank left, but still it's saying that 3/8 of the remaining. So that is 3/8 of the remaining. How much remain here? This much. So that's equal to 4/5x. So that is the remaining, right? Because we had this much left, and also some part we just throw it away, and we need to answer this question. I mean, it's just simplify this. So if you simplify this, 4/5x minus 3 times, actually we should simplify it. 3 times 4, 12, and 8 times 5, it is 40x. Or if you simplify the second fraction, I can divide it by 4, that is 3, divided by 4, that's equal to 10x. And what is the common denominator here? 10, right?
10, yeah.
So we should multiply the first fraction by 2, this one by 2. So here we have 10 and 10. Now what we have here? Here we have 10, 2 times 4, 8 minus 3, x. So 8 minus 3, 5/10x, which is equal to 1/2x, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the answer. Then what is the answer? What fraction of the original plank remains? So half of the original plank remains. Okay?
Okay.
Question B. With question B.
Lamp posts along one side of the streets are 6 meters apart. If they extend for 1.5 kilometers, find the number of lamp posts along the street.
Okay? What is the question? So here we have a street, right? Actually, what is the length of the street? It says if they extend for 1.5 kilometers. So 1.5 kilometers, immediately we have to change this into meters. We should multiply this by 1,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. And if you multiply this, that's equal to 1,500 meters. So the length of the street is 1,500 meters. Okay. So now, Shahina, here we have the first lamp post. Okay. Here we have the second one. Here we have the second one. Why it's not working? Okay. Here we have the first one. Here we have the second one, third one, blah, 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 blah. Right? Dot, dot, dot. It's like a number pattern. Here we have another one. Here we have another one. Right? What is the distance between two posts? It is 6 meters. That's also 6 meters. That's also 6 meters. Right? So now, how do you find the number of posts?
Um,
1,500, right? Divided by 6 plus 1, which is equal to 250, is it? 250 plus 1, 251 posts. Shahana, here you may wonder, why am I adding 1? Okay? Because if you just take this 2, assume that we have only 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And what the length of this street is, let's say 12 meters. Right? How many lamp posts we have here?
3.
3, right? 1, 2, 3. But here we have 2 intervals. You understand? If you have 2 intervals, we have 3 posts. If I add 1 more, how many intervals we have? 1, 2, 3. When it is 3, how many posts? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So this one gives us the number of intervals. And just we need to add 1. Okay, that's why I'm adding 1 here. So how many? 251 lamp posts. And read the last question. See.
An apple costs X cent. An orange costs Y cent more than an apple. Express the cost of 8 apples and 12 oranges in terms of X and Y.
Okay. An apple costs 1 X cent. What does it mean? Here we have, let me just use this thing. Oh, it's 2. All right. Here we have C. An apple costs X cent. That means that 1 apple is X cents, right? All right. An orange costs Y cents more than apple. So that means that 1 orange costs how much? Tell me, Shahina. If 1 apple costs X cents, and it says that an orange costs Y cent more than an apple. So what is the unit price of orange?
Y cent more than the apple, I guess.
X plus Y cents.
Oh, X plus Y, yeah.
Because it says that the orange is Y cent more than an apple. And what is the price of apple? It is X. If orange is Y cents more than apple, so that's X plus Y, right? Okay. The question is, express the cost of 8 apples and 12 oranges in terms of X and Y. So that thing is, that said the total price is C, the cost. So that is C, 8 apples. So 8 times. And what is the cost of 1 apple? It is X. So that is 8X cents, right? Plus, how many oranges? 12 oranges. That is 12 times. What is the price of 1 orange? X plus Y. So that is X plus Y. Here we have cents. Now we have to just simplify this. 8X plus 12 times X. 12X plus 12 times Y. 12Y. Now if you simplify this, 8X plus 12X, 20X and 12y. So if you buy, what is it? 8 apples and 12 oranges, you have to pay this amount of money or cents to the shopkeeper.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I get how to do it.
Okay?
Got it. Yeah.
Very good. And the last question, that is 5 is greater than 2. That's correct. Negative 5 is less than negative 2. That is correct. 1 over 3 is equal to 0.33. Is it correct?
Okay.
Look, this one is, it's not correct. You are saying that 1 over 3 is equal to 0.33, right? Let me multiply both sides by 3. Multiply by 3. And 3 times 1 over 3, what is it?
Is 1.
1 equals, what is 3 times 0.33? That is 0.99, right?
Oh, so they're like super close, but 1/3 is large.
Yeah, but it's not equal. This 1 is greater than this. So that is wrong. So actually you need to write here, this thing is greater than 0.33.
Yeah.
Because here, Shahina, this 0.33, what is it? Actually, this 1 over 3, if you divide 1 over 3, we'll get something like this, right? 0.333333. It never ends. And how about the 0.33? It means this, 0.33, and here we have 0.000.
Oh.
So when we compare the digits, same, same, same. Oh, here it breaks, right? This one is greater. So that means that this number 1 over 3 is greater than 0.33.
Yeah, I see.
And how about here? It is negative 7. Okay. And equals 14 is divided by 2, negative 7. So that thing is correct. Okay.
Okay.
So now, Shahina, to this exam out of 100, how much will you give to yourself?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Yes. Tell me one number. Out of 100, how much?
I'm not sure.
Really?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, just tell me one number. Grading yourself is really hard, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But Shahina, we need to improve. You are making very, very simple mistakes.
Yeah.
Okay, as you see, your mistakes are very simple. Maybe this is your first time. Okay, in the exam, just having knowledge is not enough. And also you need experience. How do you gain experience? By solving a lot of questions. And also you need to work on your speed, you know, as you solve more and more questions. And when you look at the question, the idea comes immediately. So for actually have this idea immediately, you need to solve a lot of different questions. Okay. But after this time, maybe also I will send you, Shahina, the worksheets and also the answers. Okay, solve it, compare with the answer. Solve it with the compare with the answer. If you get the right answer, just tick. Move on. All right. You solve it, but the answer is, I mean, your answer and the answer from the book is different. At that time, you need to put some kind of mark or just circle it, okay? You need to bring to the class and we will discuss those questions. Okay. Now, we don't have to rush, actually. We can go a bit slower, but we should understand every step. Shahina, now, today is Friday, and you are working very hard, I know, but this is intensive course. So I will send you one more test, okay? So when you have free time, do it and send me back again. and also we will discuss it. All right. So this is your first test. I will save it and also share it with you. Okay. And I will send you now the second test in similar way. And the time is 75 minutes, Shahin. Okay. Because also in exam, as you know, time is a big challenge. You should try to do everything in the given time. Okay. So 75 minutes, just sit. You should do that. You are not allowed to use a calculator, nothing. All right. Just do everything in the paper. And here you send me some extra paper here. Okay, how you did this. You don't have to send me these kind of things. Okay, you just send me this exam paper, because in the exam I give you enough space to do all the work, because I want to see all your work in the exam paper. Okay, Shahina.
Okay.
So now focus on your chapter 4. Okay, try to solve the questions, and I will send you another test now to your father. Okay, so when you are free, when you relax, when you have rest, you should just sit. Once you sit, you should finish it. Okay, 75 minutes. Do it and submit, and just continue doing your assignment. All right. Okay, Shahina, that much is enough for today. Okay, see you on Monday.
Monday. Okay.
Yeah, we have class Monday. Okay.
Um.
So your father must be busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll talk to him later. All right, Shahina, have a nice weekend. All right. See you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Bye.